Good morning. So I just wanted to just share a little bit, something that I've been reflecting on and feeling into my meditation, and just felt inclined to share. So it's around sentience, and it's around perception, and the relationship between our will, our will meaning our true will, like God's will moving through us, our creative force, our creative, even the word force is interesting, our life force, our expression, and that relationship to spirit or oneness. And the I am and the not, essentially, that also is. So our physical body is imbued with all these misperceptions and misidentifications and myths, misunderstandings that we carry within our own body, of energy from all of our previous incarnations and from all of our ancestors, and all the ways that we carry these templates inside of us. And inside of these perceptions are oftentimes projections from those previous incarnations. And so the memories and the choices and those experiences are often automatic ways of manifesting or experiencing ourselves in the side of the past. So some of those emotions and some of those sensations have been denied, judged, suppressed, based upon how they've been interacted with and how we have either been able to process or not process or allow those truths that have been trying to be allowed to be here among us, among our beingness. And so this collection of our previous experiences is embedded in the patterns of structured consciousness that we call templates, essentially, or at least called a template. And so our physical body is a lot like a DNA computer. It's a biological computer that contains all of the histories and the programming of every soul that ever incarnated into any specific genetic line, including the wholeness of our sentience. It's like a part of our humanity. And the one language that connects all of us is sentience, is emotion, is feeling. And yet, for centuries, it's been denied and judged. And so, we choose to come into this experience. We choose our incarnation. We choose our family. We choose our circumstance, our situation, not consciously, but our soul, our will chooses, because there's an impulse to heal. There's an impulse to transform. There's an impulse to expand our capacities. It's innate. So every belief, every thought, every emotion, every action, every behavioral pattern and social programming is embedded inside of us. And the truth is, we're all here to understand and to grow and to transform and transmute that which we've set into motion while fulfilling our personal destiny. or remembering our truth, our beingness. And so, sentience chooses what it wants to experience, what it wants to work with. When accessing our I am, this higher consciousness, this expansive consciousness, God consciousness, every thought, feeling, sensation, emotion just kind of comes and goes, just like the weather, just like anything else. It's impermanent. But what's the one thing that's constant, even though it doesn't feel like that sometimes? But the one thing that's constant is the awareness of it, the sentience. But also remembering, if you can perceive it, then it can't be you, because you are perception itself. So it's kind of like a time-lapse camera that's unflinchingly watching. And so, who is the awareness of the physical body? What it perceives, what it experiences and processes or unfurls. Who is the eternal and immortal creative observer? Who is that? Who's this observer of perpetual flow of change or stuckness? So you're not your physical body, you're not your thoughts, you're not the analysis of the thought pattern or the feeling. We can think we are because of the histories and perceptions and identifications. But we know it's an illusion, and it's born of different habits and survival strategies. So it's a part of our flow. It's a part of, the mental mind it's not our enemy, or it's not an ego or the self, or, it's not a problem. This goes back to the feelings and the sensations around suppression, denial, and judgments. So not to say that the thoughts are a problem by any means, but sentience is what we really are. Sentience doesn't suffer. Sentience is awareness. It's sensitivity, it's sensation. Sentience is nuance. Sentience is the way we feel and sense our bones, the way we sense and feel the tissues connecting the muscles to the bones and the cartilage. It's the way that we feel our sock touching our skin. It's our tongue touching the roof of our mouth. It's the flicker of the candle. It's the smells. It's the nuances. It's the sensation. So it's these instincts that we have. And sentience doesn't have any desire to control a single thing. There's no desire to control anything. It tangibly experiences its own limitlessness, its own depth and imagination through endless and boundless creativity and creation, because that's what we are. And so remembering that you are the awareness of everything, not what you are the awareness of. So our ability to perceive beliefs and thoughts, emotions, body sensations and its experiences, all of this is perception. It's perception. It's not necessarily the I am. Projections, right? So while you, the I am sentience, are a pristine creator, and that pristine creator is the awareness of it all, the allowing of it all. So we're not who we think we are, how we feel about ourselves or something. We're beyond all of that. The sentience is immortal. And sentience is kind of that space in between too. It's when we have a judgment or an impulse to push something or kind of grapple with something or organize something. It's like, what is it to allow sentience to permeate paradox? What's being denied? What's being judged? Yeah. So that's what I have